The first thing that you need to do once you've registered is to create a class and add your students. Now, if you do need help adding classes, just call or email and we'll be able to add your students for you. So the class tab is here and you click on this. And this allows you to manage all aspects relating to student accounts at your school. You can set up multiple classes for your own use in WordFlyers, and once you've set up your class, you can then proceed to add your students. So let's just create a class first. So we'll just call it Year 9. We create that. And then you can go and proceed to set up your students. Now, just so you're aware, an email address is required for each student when creating student accounts. So when a new student is created, an email with login instructions will be sent to them. Now, you can add students in 3 ways. The first one is to just create new students one at a time down here. You can add existing students. Now, these students may have been already created by your subscription coordinator or another teacher, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Or the third way is by creating students by importing a list. So you will need to create an Excel spreadsheet with all the names of the students on there, and then you can upload it here. Now, as I said to you before, we're happy to add your students for you, so just email us at contact@wordflyers.com.au with your class lists. I'll put that on that email address at the end of the recording so that you can have a look at it then and email us your class list. So let's add a student manually to begin with. So I'm just going to add student name and his email address. And he is in Year 9. Now, this section over here is where you set their year and WordFlyers level. If the student you are setting up is actually working at a level that is higher or lower than their school year, you can set them at a WordFlyers year and WordFlyers level. This means they'll be working on content that best suits you. So for example here, I'm going to set my student at a Year 8 level. And then in the WordFlyer level, this goes from Level 1 is the least difficult and Level 3 is the most difficult. The WordFlyer level helps you set work that is best suited to each student's literacy level. So we'll put them on 1. We recommend to only use the WordFlyer year and level menus if a student is working below or above their current school year level. If you leave this blank, the students will automatically be given a placement test before they access the units, and that will place them in the right level that they should be on. Now let's just create that, and there's our first students there. Now, as I said to you before, if you want to add an existing student, you just go in here and click on here, add students from an existing class list. These are all the students that have already been created in the school, and we'll just add one down. We'll just add Candy down the bottom and then just add students. And there's our 2 students there. Once you've added your students, you can then manage their accounts by clicking over here, and I'll just show you there. You can click into their name. Like that brings up all their information here. You can also disable messaging if you don't want students to receive or send messages here. Otherwise, if you just click into their name here, you can change their name, their email address, reset their password here. All that information there. All right, so let's go back into the classes. That's our classes there added, and that's how we add our students as well.